Hello, guys, and welcome back to once again another live stream here on the VB Thomas platform. As usually on Thursdays, we've got the international racing community up for a good race. It is going to be France today, and I expect a lot of good things to happen because we've got 15 people in the lobby, and I think that's the most the league has in a while. And these guys, I mean, they're all experienced, they're all pretty good. Um, I expect everyone to be in the top five. Some kind of league like that. Whenever unexpected things can happen and just make someone who is usually at the bottom of the grid um, one of the top tier guys and get them into the top five. So let's get straight into the track layout. Well, it is first going to be the previous race, of course. As it was in Imola, we saw some interesting things happen there with Metaxakis winning the race. I was commentating there while people were spinning all around in the qualifying and all that stuff where I was just deeming people into the barrier. So that was all good stuff, all crazy stuff. So and Transit came in second, and then we've got Mystery who came from all the way from the bottom. I think he was somewhere around uh, position 10 in qualifying, and he managed to get into the top three. So congratulations to him once again. As we will be talking a little bit more about the race today. The race is going to happen on Circuit Paul Ricard. It is going to be in France with a population of 65 million. First Grand Prix ever held on this circuit was in 1971. Did I? Hold up. No, I didn't. Mystery. Oh, it's probably mystery, isn't it? Oh, it is actually. Yeah, we guys, let's uh it is France today with the most Grand Prix on this track won by Schumacher. He has won 8 in total. Quali record is a 128.3 and the lap record is a 132.7. I do expect the lap record to be beaten today. The quali record is going to be a difficult one. I challenged Timmy to be able to beat that one. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, France is always a good track to make some overtakes on, especially in turn 8, turn 11, turn 1, as you can see on screen already. But we'll talk a little bit more about that later, as we will be talking a little bit more about last week, where Timmy didn't have an absolute amazing race. And we do have two people who have a qualifying ban. I think it is Timmy and GFO Tamilaras, one of the two Greek guys, as we will be talking a little bit more about the track layout right now. It is going to be France, as I said already, with a total number of laps of 27. We will be having a short qualifying, which is not the same as usual. We will be having a short qualifying, and afterwards we're gonna have a sprint race and a 50% race afterwards. Best overtaking opportunities will happen in turn one, where you have a very I'm not gonna say hard braking zone, but you've got a lot of runaway room make the move happen. So I do expect a couple of overtakes to happen through that corner. Then we've got turn 8, where you do have a hard braking zone. Now we've got a little curb on the inside, so the people have to watch there to make sure they're not going to spin or just ruin the race, of course. Then, of course, in turn 11, the long right hander, where you easily can overtake someone whenever you've got a good exit coming out of the corner. Then the circuit length is going to be 5.8 kilometers, so quite a long track compared to Spain and Imola, like we had two previous races. Then the race distance is going to be 157 kilometers. Dem says I cannot watch him on the quality wraps today. Today it is going to be focusing on Tam Shadow as we want him. Well, we don't want him, but it would be highly appreciated if you don't score any podium or top 10 at least today, because we gotta keep the championship a little interesting, a little bit heat. Like, oh no, the championship winner is going into the barrier, and then we've got Sami Laras winning the race or Tronzik winning the race, and it is going to be all great and amazing. That is not going to happen, unfortunately. We will be talking a little bit more about the strategy and why I have chosen for these strategies. So the hard medium run would be, you know, how do I say this? So I don't expect anyone to crash earlier during the race, only if there is going to be some stupid idiot starting on the softs. But I do expect a couple of guys to start on the mediums, and I think to cover the mediums, you can easily go for the hards because you've got a probability of a late safety car. And whenever you're on the hards, you can easily go onto the mediums or even the softs, as the two first strategies suggest. Then, of course, as usual, the medium hard strategy and the hard medium soft. And you know what the thing is? Starting on the hards, you will have a less probability of overheating your tires because the hards are more difficult to overheat. As you can see on the left side of your screen, the tire overheating probability is quite high, and then you've got the tire degradation rate, which is also quite high. So take that in consideration, and you will be easily starting on the hards, in my opinion, of course. We will be talking a little bit more about the standings, then we're going straight into the predictions as the guys are already starting their qualifying. P1 is going to Thames. He is up by a couple of points, if I'm not mistaken, around 20. And we've got Tommy and Transic both in P. No, wait, it is Timmy in P2. No, we've got Entrancing and Tamiladas in P3 and P4. Mystery to follow up after his great result in Imola. And then, I mean, going from there, I wouldn't say it's spectacular, but it's also not bad. Just these guys are following each other up. It's always the same top five, usually. So those guys can easily get some good points on the board. Then we've got Mitaxakis at the bottom of your screen. He is up to make a good way into the season. The probability that he will get into the top three is quite low, as he is having a few points short to be able to compete with the top 10, of course. But I mean, if you can keep this streak up of already one win down further down the road, he might have a couple of more wins, and then he will be able to crown himself champion. But the probability is quite low. As Thames is also quite high probability to score points every race, so that's going to be difficult for Mitaxakis that way. But I do expect him to get a little bit higher up the top than where he is right now. We will talk a little bit more about the predictions right now. Here is my beautiful face again. I said that with full sarcasm, as it is going to be. Mm, it's going to be difficult because we've got Torment in the lobby, we've got Entransic in the lobby, who are usually both pretty good in the race, and we've got Scenario and Mystery, the two teammates who are usually also very good, and we've got Timmy, who has qualifying ban, so does Tamilada, so these two won't be able to set a good record on the qualifying, but they will be able to come back in the sprint race. So, in my opinion, for the sprint race, it's going to be Temps in P1, Transic in P2, and maybe because we've got a new driver in the league. I can't find him. I think it's Buttle. No, Buttle was here already. Where's the new guy? Oh, there he is. He just joined. There we go. All right, so um, maybe we're gonna see something from Torment. So P1 Temps, P2 and Transic P3 Torment. And in the race, I think it is going to be Samilaras in P3. I think he's going to have a great race, getting further up top in the sprint race. So, top three for the race is going to be P1, Dem Shadow, P2, Samilaras, and I'm going P3 for Torment. And then the biggest loser is going to be Entransic, and the biggest winner is going to be Tamiladas, of course. I mean, no, it's going to Timmy. He's going to have an unfortunate sprint race, but he's going to have a good race in general. So let's go straight into the race, as I need to set something up real quick. As I usually forget that, and I once again forget it right now. So come on, Timmy, I believe in you. You've got a higher. Wait, how do I say this? Higher the limits? I don't know. Something like that. Trying to get my PlayStation to work. It is not working yet, although it is right now. So we will be going in the qualifying right now. This is my draft of the day incoming. I believe in you. Come on. Because it is also darts, so I want to check up a little bit later on in the qualifying, as it is still going to be qualifying right now. So I usually don't like to commentate on the qualifying because I don't really have much to say unless the guy's driving. Wait. Oh, I didn't have my controller connected yet. We'll do that right now. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the driver, of course. All right, here we go. Who's on the lap right now? It seems to be Torment. So let's focus on him right now, as he will be on a great lap, in my opinion. Need telemetry, of course. Although, is he on a fast lap though? Because he doesn't seem to be very fast at the moment. Right behind the McLaren. Just let him pass. Going around the long right-hander here. Turn 10 it is. If I'm not mistaken. Going into turn 11. This is the corner where you can easily make an overtake, in my opinion. Taking a lot of curb down the inside there by the Alpine driver. Will take a wide line going into this corner. Might have lost a couple of tenths there, as he had a little snap coming out of the corner. Into sector 3. It seems like he's lagging a little bit here. It's most definitely not my Wi-Fi. Gonzik with the fastest lap right now, and I'm not too sure where Tormund is right now, but he seems to have left the session. His Wi-Fi connection is not there yet. Middle is going to be starting a lap here in sector 3, or is he coming into the pits? He might come into the pits knowing that I'm commentating on him right now. Although he's got a couple of minutes to spare, so I mean, if he messes up this lap, it's not a big issue. He is gonna have a run here down the first straight. Torment has joined back again. Into the first corner, he takes a wide line coming into that corner. Might have been a little bit of a mistake. Doesn't take full speed throughout that corner. I'm talking about turn 2 there. Doesn't take much curb here on the inside either. Might have lost a little bit of time there. To sector 2 right now. Has the fastest first sector, so it's most definitely better than what Entronsic is doing right now. 131.4 is the time to beat for the McLaren driver. Going into turn 8 right now. Hard braking zone. A little bit of a chicane. I wouldn't call it a chicane because it's left right. It is left straight right. So that's what's up here. Built on Matt. Third fastest lap right now. Comes across the line to 132.6. So still a little bit of tenths to grab for the AlphaTauri driver. Will be probably going on another lap here. Maybe going into the pits. Lap. Got Temp Shadow with a interesting line throughout turn 11 there. Takes a perfect line here through turn 13. Going into sector 3 right now, and it must be a great lap from the McLaren driver, as he has the fastest first and second sector. Might be having the fastest third sector too here. Comes across the line with a 131.8. It's not going to beat Entronsic, so I think Entronsic really has that good setup. Going into sector 3 here, where Temp Shadow might have the benefit in sector 1 on the main straight, and sector 2 on the long straight going into turn 8. Ran out of fuel. All right, makes sense. Yeah, that's where Temp's probably lost a little bit of time. Who else is on the lab? It seems to be Scenario right now. He's just cutting the corners. Savage. FIA, don't watch. He has the FIA. Hold up. Oh, this is interesting. How is this allowed, guys? Going straight into every corner. People, if you want to if you want to report someone, here's your chance. I'm talking about the drivers then, of course. What Scenario is doing right now is not totally illegal. Well, it is illegal. It is not totally legal. He's making his own circuit here. The Aston Martin driver. What a legend. Just once one extra lap. Imagine if you had a penalty right now coming into the pits. So funny. Gotards. 6th fastest lap. Doesn't have any ERS spare. Do think he's going for another lap after this one. Although doesn't have any ERS, it would be so smart. Flag into sector 2. That might be one of the Alpine guys waiting for his teammate there. The Alpine drivers. Otars is coming into pits, so let's have a quick look with Torment right now. He is down a long straight here in sector 2. Go for a good lap, in my opinion. Takes a lot of curb down the inside. That was minimal having an invalidation there. He has the fastest second sector though. Be all ready and ready to mingle, I should call it. Beautiful line here by the Alpine driver going into turn 11. This will probably be a very good lap in my opinion. It might be better than his teammate Antronsic, and that way we will have a P1 and a P2 for both teammates. He is most definitely overtaking. Well, ooh, takes the inside curve there. That's a little bit of a mistake in my opinion. Although, I mean, if you take that curve, you might be losing some time. This is going to be P1 for the Alpine driver, 131.3. So he has beaten his teammate by 1/10 right now. McLaren guy is... Oh, it was another McLaren guy. Hold up, there is no other McLaren guy. Did he respawn on the track? Sure. That is going to start his lap. A couple of seconds, as he is currently in sector 3. Still a lot of points to grab for Built the Mat in the championship, of course. He's a little bit further down the road than these guys are at the top. He's a little bit, you know, it's up and down for Built the Mat. Sometimes he has very interesting strategy to go with. Yeah, that's what's up right now. So going into turn 2, takes beautiful line going into the exit of the corner there. Takes a lot of curb down the inside. Beautifully done by the AlphaTauri driver. So I think there's a couple of tens to grab here for Built and Mat at the moment. Welcome Apai. I'm very excited for tomorrow. I'm going to a little, I wouldn't say a party. I mean, it is housewarming. I don't know if that's a word in English. It is an English word, but I don't know if it's invented by the Belgian people or just... No, it's not invented by the Belgian people because Appa is saying it. Appa is Pakistani, so... But all. With a P4, I mean, that's a great race from him. Well, a great qualifying at the moment. As Antronsic here for the the fastest lap. House party is a thing. All right, great. All right, guys, I got a confession to make. Appa is actually not Pakistani. He is Suriname. Fucking just from South America. I'm gonna allow that. Oh, that's a funny one. Oh, it seems to be raining right now. Wait, hold up. Did I see that correctly? Is it raining though? Highlight of the stream. I don't think so though. Although, I mean, maybe. Paki from South America? Yes, yes. Blue Shadow is up by 5/10 and he's probably going to be able to beat Torment here, but I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to get past the Alpine driver in P1 right now. Right up high. See you soon. Nice day. Franzik. Is he getting beaten? It doesn't seem like it. 1,000 between the Alpine driver and Temp Shadow. This is something I haven't seen yet in any qualifying. And it is only 1,000 between the two of them. And I'm pretty sure Temp Shadow is going to be frustrated as fuck here with his qualifying. I mean, he had like the slightest of the slightest would have got him in P1. And I mean, he can come in and try to go for another lap. But if it's not going to happen, it is going to be something that's going to play in your head in the sprint race. Just gets the full corner there. Pretty interesting by the McLaren driver. Torment is on an outlap right now, going into sector 3. Going to take a little sip of water because that little scream of me with Dem Shadow coming into the qualifying, that was pretty interesting. How's the quality, Timmy? Are you still watching? All right, we're gonna have a quick look at Torment here as he's coming around the last corner. Started raining sector 2, sector 3. Yes, indeed. As we're seeing some what is that called actually? I'm gonna have a quick look. It is an plus angles. All right, so a puddle. All right, we're seeing some puddles into going into sector 1 actually, right in front of the pit lane. Well, the paddock. Well, the pit lane, yeah, but on the side from the road actually. Torment is improving. Hold up, this could be in big danger. Well, he can be in big danger, but Intronsic and Tem Shadow might be in big danger. Although it is raining, so how is he improving actually? How is he improving? He's got a little toe from his teammate. Intronsic should have gone wide there, as he would have had a little bit of a more of a runaway to give his teammate some toe. This is this is beautifully done by the Alpine team right now. And Transic's gotta go out of the way. He doesn't go out of the way. Right now he does apparently, but he didn't want to cause any dirty air for his teammate there. Torment, who takes an interesting line going into turn 11 right now. I think he is experiencing the rain because he is just going wider and wider every corner. He's going into turn 3. Possibility of him coming into the pits is quite high, although might give his teammate a little bit of a tow here into sector 1. And I think that's what's going to happen. Torment with a 132.0, so 7 tenths slower than his previous lap. I think that's all because of that little rain in sector 3 there, as he lost quite a bit of time. I mean, he was up by 1/10 in sector 1, and it's not raining there yet, although right now it is. And Torment's got to watch out for his teammate though. You see, Franzik is not happy with what happened there. I mean, he's going a little bit wider and just leaving some space for the other guys. Metaxakis has just joined the race, as he will be starting from all the way at the back of the grid because he doesn't have time to come out of the pits and set a good lap in. Although, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, it is raining, so he's probably not going to be able to set a good lap in. But the top 3 is not far ahead. Well, it's not far apart from each other. I mean, 131.1. Once again, a 131.1 and a 131.3. So only 2 tenths between the top 3. Then we've got Mystery and Scenario, who are pretty close to each other, 132.0. And then we've got Scenario with a 132.0. Also Built and Mad with a 132.0. So all the guys are pretty close to each other. We're seeing here Steve Penny and AZ Dog, the 2 teammates, pretty close to each other, 132.3. So, I mean, the grid is lying very close to each other. Buttle right now at a 132.2, so also pretty close to Steve Penny and AZ Dog. AZ Dog doesn't seem to be in his element at the moment. He's going out for a night lap, but I don't see the oh, he has retired from the session. All right. So a couple of guys are probably going to retire because there's no time to grab on the track right now because it is raining. So you should have gotten your best time out on the track in the early stage of the qualifying. Because right now it doesn't seem like these guys can improve anymore. That's going to be the qualifying for you. All right, Timmy. You can also leave the stream on and just, you know, put the volume down. That way I've got a watcher extra because usually I don't have a lot of watchers with the IRC league, so that's quite unfortunate. There's not much to talk about here in the qualifying anymore because nobody is on the lap except for Breezy. I don't expect him to improve too much. Um, just trying to already have. All right, Timmy, thank you very much. Good luck. Good luck. I expect much from you right now. I do expect you to become B1 for Timmy. Yeah. Come on. I do expect it from you. You know you've got to you do out your inner line. The Hulk, Timmy, MUFC Hulky. All right, so this is going to be your standings from right now. Going to be talking a little bit more in the messenger. I mean, oh, it's actually the same time here by Intrinsic and Temp Shadow. Crazy lap. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about the guy. This is pretty nice. Guys are not doing nice to me. So. All right, so everyone is picking their tires right now. It will be sunny here in. Where is it actually? Where is it actually? I knew it though, but I forgot it. Let me have a quick look. France Grand Prix. It is in. Uh, it's not there. Wait, hold up. Should be there. Helleville Grand Prix. Ah, Castellet. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Perfect. It seems like H Y Finn hyphen is in the Ferrari right now. So and let's see what tires the guys have gone for. Because it is going to be interesting though to see what mediums. Who has gone for me? Wait. Oh, come on, guys. Where did you all go for mediums? It is not logical to start on the mediums because France is so high tire overheating probability. Because you want your soft. Well, you want your light car to be on the softest tire. Right now, they're going for medium hards. That way, your heaviest car is going on the softest tire, and your lightest car is going on the hardest. Yeah, I mean it's probably some kind of psychological thing though. The herd is going for mediums, and then we can see two separate boys. I no boys. That's a little bit weird. Men, grown up men, with Noki in Ferrari, he has gone for hards. And we've got Physical in the Williams. He has gone for softs. So I do expect, I mean, Physical makes this mistake week in, week out. He's just going for softs every now and then. And then just crash on these softs. So I never suggest the guys to start on softs. It is always carnage, and it is always, oh my days. I'm such an idiot. It is sprint race, so of course the guys have gone for softs or mediums. Oh my days, I'm such an donkey. Oh my god. All right, so everyone is setting themselves on the track. And then I don't understand. I mean, this could be big brains from the Ferrari driver. He didn't want anything to affect his race. That's why he has gone for hard tires, and that way the tire overheating probability cannot come into play in his race. So a couple of guys have DNF'd from the formation lap. We will be starting the race in a couple of seconds here, as everyone is on track right now, trying to set themselves correct. It is going to be 5 red lights here for the international racing community. And they're out. Here we go. We're going straight to the front. It is going to be season 13, round 9, with Tem Shadow already overtaking the Alpine driver. Metaxakis has left the session, unfortunately. I think he had a little bit of an incident with someone else. Physical is on track, standing still. Not too sure what happened there. He was on the soft side. I think he couldn't get away from there. So the guys up front are just doing some interesting stuff right now. It is going to be virtual safety car. Metaxakis is still standing still on the track, as he is getting removed right now. So it's going to be green flag in a couple of seconds here, and Transic is already going underway. Still yellow flag, so he's got to watch out for the Delta. Right. 4 o'clock? It's all right. Tamilaras, 5-second time penalty, ignoring yellow flags. That might get removed here. What did you say? Okay. I will sort it out. Okay. We'll sort it out pretty quick after the race. So I'll call you a couple of hours. I think 1.5 hours. So it's going to be green flag again. The guys are standing still here. Reezy, Hfin, and I'm not too sure what the guys are doing there, but I mean, it is what it is. Buttle with the move on AZ Dog there. He got past the Haas driver quite easily. Metaxakis has left the session, unfortunately. It is already chaos in France here. The guys are not past one lap yet, and it was already a yellow flag. AZ Dog with a pit lane entry and a pit lane penalty. So Botart is coming into the pits. He doesn't catch any penalties here. Seems like Mystery is quite close to his... It's not going to be his teammate. It is going to be Torment. Torment, who is in P3 right now. Quite happy with what he's doing right now, although... I mean, he can definitely do better trying to get into the top 2. Beating his teammate, or maybe Tem Shadow. Sakis has joined once again, as I think he got a little bit of a glitch there. Samilaras already has made up a couple of positions, including one on AZ Dog and Gotards, as both drivers came into the pits. They will be on the mediums to finish off the race. Physical went into the wall, as he was on softs though. That's what I mean, he's not learning from his mistakes. He's always going for softs and then always crashing on the softs. So Mario is right behind the Ferrari. Is going down the inside. That was a risky move by Scenario there, but he has made the move done. Noki, who is on hard, so I think he sort of calculated it. I think Scenario got a little bit of a crack invalidation there. Noki still trying to get any closer to Scenario at the moment. It seems like Noki has a little bit of better tire grip on the track. That might be caused by the hard tires he's running. They won't be overheated at the moment. It is going to be DRS within the next lap. I think DRS is enabled right now. So they will be having DRS here coming into sector 2. We most definitely have to focus on Temp Shadow then. He's going to be the first one to be able to make an overtake on Intronsic here. He is leading the race at the moment. Talk a little bit more about the positions gained. Seems like MUFC Timmy is the biggest winner of the evening. He has won 7 already. Congratulations to you, Timmy, as Tamilados just made an overtake on Steve Penny. I think Steve Penny lost it coming out of turn 7. This is not going to be an overtake opportunity for Temp Shadow here. And I think in France, it's going to be difficult to keep it close to the guys in front of you whenever you're in sector 1 and sector 3. You've got that dirty air to work with. As you can see here, Temp Shadow cannot keep up with, well, he can keep up, but he's always standing around 8 tenths behind Intronsic, and that's caused by the dirty air. You just cannot keep it closer to the Alpine driver, because I mean, dirty air slows down your car into the corners, and right now he's gonna have a little toe down the start finish straight. Whenever that's the case, you're gonna be able to come a little closer. But as we said already in the qualifying, Intronsic has a little bit of a better exit, well, a better setup in general in sector 3, and we saw that Temp Shadow was definitely better in sector 1, maybe even sector 2. It all depends on the setup, of course. So Intronsic right now going into turn 7 here. He lifts a little bit through the corner just to make sure he's not going to spin like Physical or Steve Penny did there. I think it was Steve Penny. Noki with a 3-second time penalty, and that's quite remarkable, because he's on the hard, so you would think he will have less understeer caused by what is happening here. What is happening here? Oh, yeah. He is racing with a VR. So it might be... Is it actually working, a VR on F1? Might be a little bit new to the game, though. Pretty interesting. All right, Buttle here. He's going to make himself ready to make a move on Built and Matt. I do expect him to be able to, because he's got the DRS here. It's not going to be close enough, unfortunately, so he'll have to wait for the main straight in sector 2. But I'm pretty sure he will be able to make a move whenever he can keep it as close as he is right now, 7 tenths. I mean, 7 tenths is still a little bit to work with, but it is going to be difficult though. 6 tenths right now, 5 tenths. So if he can keep it like this, he's most definitely going to be able to make the move here. 4 tenths. We will be going into POV mode, as he will have the DRS here. Is Built and Matt going to defend the inside? It does seem like it. Buttle is going around the outside, and that's move done by the Mercedes driver. Beautifully done going into sector 2, just keeping the pace up with Built and Matt. Just got past him on the main straight in sector 2. So I mean, it is most definitely a skill to keep your car as close as possible going into the straight, and that way, I mean, you're able to overtake someone down the straight. Because in France, as I said already, it is difficult to keep your car behind someone very close due to dirty air. And whenever you're able to do that, you can easily make the overtake. So that's what Buttle did right there. So that was beautifully done by the Mercedes driver. Right now, we might be able to see a move from Temp Shadow on Intronsic. He's 5 tenths behind the Alpine driver. But it seems like Intronsic once again has a good exit coming out of the corner. Temps is going to have the DRS and the ERS and the slipstream, but it is going to be difficult once again, as he didn't have a good exit coming out of the corner. Built and Matt is still trying to get around Buttle as he got overtaken by the Mercedes driver. But I mean, it is what it is, right? Noki right behind Samilaras here. 8, 7 tenths. Um, I mean, 8 tenths in France. It's a lot, but it's also not a lot, as I said already. I mean, due to the dirty air. AZ Dog with a move on H Fin right now. As H Fin, I mean, I'm not too sure where he is right now. He seems to be in the pit lane. He seems to be parked on the curb. Um, right. Interesting approach from the Ferrari driver. Into turn 11 right now. Sector 3 is a difficult one to make the overtake work. If them Shadow can keep it close. Definitely make an overtake on the long straight. Go darts with a 3-second time penalty here. What will it be for Tem Shadow? Does he have a great exit coming out of the corner? It does seem like it's 6 tenths. He's 1 tenth closer than he was earlier. It's once again not going to be enough. We're in lap 7 right now, so still 2 more laps to come after this one for Tem Shadow to be able to make an overtake. But as things are looking like right now, very difficult to make the overtake work. We only saw 1 or 2 during a 7-lap period. So might not be a race where we're going to see a lot of spectacular things happening. This Buttle seems to be very close to Mystery right now. He's got the DRS, he's got the ERS, but he's not close enough to make the move work. Although, game 3 length short. He does have a good exit coming out of the corner, and he's going to have the DRS once again, so he might be able to make an overtake here coming into turn 10. Not going to be close enough, unfortunately. Seems like Tem Shadow is a little bit closer to Intronsic. Mystery chooses to take the tight line coming into turn 11. This might be something where the Mercedes driver can benefit off. Does he have a better exit coming out of the corner? It doesn't seem like it. And Transic has a better exit coming out of turn. What turn is it? Turn 15. So does the Mercedes driver. Hyphen has left the session. Pretty interesting decision by the Ferrari driver. I think he left the league. Although, too sure. My game lagged out mid-race. Alright. You were standing still on the curb though, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Buttle right now going down the main straight in a couple of seconds. He doesn't have a good exit. Although, I mean, 4 tenths for the Mercedes driver, 5 tenths. He had a little bit of a snap there coming out of the corner, and it seems like Mystery has a better exit. It's not going to be an overtake opportunity for Buttle here. Will be too far ahead. Talking about Mystery here. I think Tem Shadow is not close enough to make the move on Intronsic. And Tormund is slowly creeping, well, crawling up. I'm not too sure. Sneaking up to the guys up front. 2.5 seconds. Physical with a 3-second time penalty. And it seems like the guys behind have gotten a few penalties. Scenario, who seems to be struggling to get past Timmy here. We're currently focusing on these two. Scenario 7 tenths. I mean, it's not too far ahead. That Timmy is off this Aston Martin right now. You have a better exit. Buttle has a good exit coming out of turn 15. This is going to be 4 tenths physical with a 10-second penalty. That's quite a harsh one. You will have to watch out for Gotars. Slowly making his way up in this race. Physical has retired from the session. I think he just parked his car into the wall there. Buttle has got one more opportunity here to make the overtake work. I hope he's going to have a good exit coming out of the corner here. And it does seem like he doesn't have any wheel snap there. 3/10. Is he going to be making a move on Mystery? He should go for the slipstream there, which he doesn't take. Is he going to make it around the outside? It seems like it. Ooh, wheel to wheel here by these two. Buttle is going on to the curb to avoid any contact, but Mystery is coming quite aggressively on the track, on the side where Buttle was there. And it is going to be probably a P4 for Mystery and a P5 for Buttle. We are going to have a quick look at the top two here, as Temp Shuttle still finds himself in P2 with 7/10 behind Entransic. Although Buttle here, 2/10. 2/10 for the Mercedes driver, 3/10 right now. And I mean, if the guys have a good exit coming out of turn 15, they might be able to make a good run coming into the finish line. So it is going to be 4/10 for Temp Shadow here. Buttle, does he have a good exit coming out of the corner? It doesn't seem like it. Mystery has got a better one. It will be a P5 for the Mercedes driver. Congratulations to you. You've battled very strongly here into this sprint race. And we've got Built and Matt with a P6, Timmy with a P7, Scenario with a P8. It will be Tamiladas in P9, and Noki is going to finish off the top 10. So Ferrari driver, I mean, I'm not too sure what I would have expected from his hard tire chosen, but he's going to be starting in P10 in the actual race, 50% race. It is going to be 27 laps, so it would be more logical to start on the hards right there, as he might have been forgotten that it was going to be a sprint race first, and that's why he chose to go on the hards. But no, that wouldn't be logical, because you also have that little strategy chosen, and it would only show one tire. So he has gained 2 positions out of his strategy though, so it is a little bit, not too much, but I mean, it is something. You know, you had physical crashing. I mean, I think he parked it on the curb or in the wall. You never know. Timmy with the driver of the day. Congratulations to you. I didn't expect you to win it this race, but I did expect you to win it next race. So 2 points on the board for Timmy, 8 for Entransic, 7 for Temp Shadow. Finish off the top 3. It is going to be Torment with 6 points on the board. Let's talk a little bit more about the strategy here. This is a more common thing to do, which I usually do whenever there's going to be race to talk about. Hold up, gotta do something real quick first. Yeah, all right, so here we go. This yeah, that's right. That way they are able to see who is going to be getting a penalty and who isn't. There we are. Strategy prediction. Hard mediums to start off with. Starting in France is always a difficult thing. You want to have good traction, but you also want to make sure you're gonna be lasting the race on your tires as long as possible. The tire degradation is gonna be very high. Tire overheating probability is gonna be very high, and most definitely in the early stages of the race, because your car is so heavy and you want to make sure you're not gonna spin. So that's why I would suggest to start on the hards. And that's what Noki thought too. And like, it was a great decision because he didn't spin, but also a couple of medium tire runners didn't spin. So was it a good decision? I'm not too sure. Was it a wise decision? It was most definitely a wise decision. So then of course you've got the hard soft. Whenever you think there's going to be a late safety car, just go onto the soft tires and you will be able to finish the race. Although it is also a little bit of a risky decision because the soft tires to end with. I mean, it is something. You can get the fastest lap or whatever you want with it. And then medium hards, I mean, it's the most choseable one. It is the most common one. It is the most whatever. They've got the hard, medium, softs. It is always going to be a two strategy. Well, a two stopper when you go from a hard to a medium to a soft. I think you might be able to go a little bit longer on the hards, just in case you think there's gonna be no safety car and you won't be able to go on the soft. Well, you would be able, but it's not a wise decision to go on the soft then. at the end of this at the end of the race. But when there is a late safety car, you might be able to go for the mediums and then to the softs to finish off the race with. So yeah, that's what's up right now, as the guys are already on track to start up their engines and just warm up their tires right now. We will be looking a little bit closer to what tires they have chosen. So almost everyone is starting on the hards. Quite a wise decision. Only Torment and Mystery are going to be starting on the mediums. And I think this is a little bit of the new meta where the guys are starting on the hards and just ending on the mediums. Because we're seeing it more regularly whenever we are racing. And whenever I'm commentating, I'm always seeing everyone starting on the hards. So as the strategy prediction said, it was going to be two predictions where it's going to be starting on the hards. I think it's in France, it's a wise decision. We're going to have a little bit of a break before everyone is getting set on track. We'll be right back with you. Seems like everyone is parking their car on track in their lines, hopefully. Otherwise, they get disqualified. As Intronsic got here. Now, Temp Shadow has to watch out. He's not going to get disqualified. He is not going to get disqualified, so he's going to be the only one to keep it on well, in between the lines from the top three. All right, guys, season 13, round 9. It is going to be the France Grand Prix in the International Racing League. It's lights out, and away we go here by Torment. He's going around the outside. He's on the mediums, though, so he's got to watch out for his teammate here, as he will probably be making a move into turn 1 on Temp Shadow, but it hasn't been done there by Torment. But he has overtaken his teammate, and Transic, who is currently battling with Mystery. Is he going around the outside? It does seem like it. Mystery is holding up strong here, and Temp's Shadow is leading the race at the moment. Mystery, who has taken himself into turn, turn 4, turn 5, whatever it is, but he has taken P3. So we've got Battle Rock in P5 right now, Built and Mad in P6 to follow up Timmy. Dormant has just made a move down the main straight on Temp Shadow, and he's probably going to lead the race for a couple of minutes because he's on the medium tires now. To follow up this overtake, it is going to be Mystery quite close to Temp Shadow, although Temp Shadow is going to be too close to Torment right now. And I mean, whenever that's the case, you might be able to see an overtake, but it is not going to happen in France, unfortunately. Only if he has a good exit coming out of turn 11, but it doesn't seem like it right now. Although, let's have a quick look here. Nope, unfortunately not. We will be talking a little bit more about the grid. MUFC Timmy in P6, Build and Matt in P7. So I think Timmy has overtaken the AlphaTauri driver, and now follow up the Metaxakis and Gotards came into a little collision. There is a virtual safety car, and I'm not too sure what happened there. I think both drivers crashed into each other. Unfortunately, this will be race over for the two of them. It is going to be a full safety car. All right. Gotards has left the session. Probably Metaxakis too, as I suggest them to come into the stream. I mean, it is not probably going to happen because the guys are frustrated that they crashed out. Although I've got a little bit of a, what's it called? A deja vu of this happening again. And then Gotthard is going to come into the pits and into the pits. Come on, guys, into the commentary section. I mean, not into the commentary section, but like the chat. That was it. Chat in the Twitch, and he's gonna say some weird stuff. Not weird, but like, oh no, stupid Metaxaki, something like that. I mean, safety cars is always a stupid thing to talk about. I mean, I don't have anything to say. I can come up with some weird stuff. You know, we might be doing that. Might be doing that. Hey, bud, welcome to the stream. Um, once again or earlier? And I couldn't get back in, but you're in the race right now, aren't you? 13? Want an invite? Are you on PC or are you on so if you're on PC I cannot invite you unfortunately. If you are on the PlayStation I could. It is safety car, so yeah, I cannot invite you then unfortunately. Maybe if you nah, it's not gonna work. Hello? Might be able to. Let me have a quick look. I don't have you added, right? So I won't be able to invite you. Sorry. You did park your car in a very interesting location though. And I did saw you drive, so yeah, I cannot add you because I'm in a race. I cannot add someone whenever I'm in a lobby. So the Gotards is done. He says in the thank you very much. Send in the group chat. He says I'm done. Quickly go darts. I mean, you know what the thing is with go darts? He sends that into the group chat, and then the next race he's gonna win the race or something like that. That's something go darts ish. I wonder how many laps it's going to be safety car. It is always a long time. Ah, it feels like you know what it feels like. It feels like you know whenever you're on the plane to a country you're visiting and you gotta stand still at the runaway pad of the airport. You're just standing there and the captain goes, "This is your captain speaking. We have a small problem. We're gonna be waiting here for 15 minutes." Okay. And then it's gonna be like that, right? Um and like those 15 minutes feel like 2 hours that you're just standing there. And that's what it feels like for me with the safety car a little bit. Safety car is coming in this lap, so I mean, this is your captain speaking. It is only going to be 10 minutes. Here we go. And I feel like this is a little bit of a, how do I say this? A trademark of my commentary. Like, say, let's go, let's go. And I always say this with my commentary, with whatever. Also, how do I say this? This is always something that I say during the stream. If you guys can ever find a stream of me not saying, how do I say this? I mean, it is what it is. Torment coming around the last corner to start off this race. And Tem Shadow got caught a little bit sleeping here. Mystery was quite close to Tem Shadow, so he might be able to overtake the McLaren driver here coming into turn 1, although he's going to be too far ahead. So we've got Timmy right behind the Mercedes driver. And who were the medium tire runners again? It was, who were the medium tire runners? Quick look. Oh, right, it was going to be Mystery and Torment. They're both into P1 and P3, so they're doing a great job right now. And Transic has lost 3 positions, unfortunately. He got overtaken by his teammate, then Tem Shadow, and then he got a little bit unlucky with the overtake of Mystery there. I mean, not too much to worry about, because he will be able to overtake pretty soon. Physical and Scenario are having a little back and forward battle here, as AZ Dog is pretty close to Samiladas. And these guys are following each other up quite close, as you've got these guys within 1 second of each other. from P4 until P10, 11. So it is going to be 7 guys within 1 second of each other. So Milatas is pretty close to build the mat right now, and if he has a good exit coming out of the corner, he might be able to overtake him. Although, I mean, sector 3, as I said already, is a heavy sector to make the overtake work. Greasy, he has the yellow flag, and I think he is into the wall. Although in France there is a lot of runaway room. Milatas, does he have a good exit coming out of the corner? It doesn't seem like it. Twirman has the fastest lap at the moment, 135.2. I think that's not close to a lap record yet. A 132.7 is the lap record. Streak quite close to Temp Shadow here. In France, it is only going to be lap 5 already. I mean, already. It's been a long 5 laps, you know. Easy dog. Loki here has a little bit of a snap. I think no. Ooh, these guys are battling with each other. Noki, who came back on track, and I think Scenario was already sniffing his butt there, throwing his car next to the Aston Martin, next to the Ferrari driver. And I mean, he was there, so Noki had to take a little bit of distance between himself and Scenario. So that's what's up right now. MUFC Timmy is pretty close to Bottle. Going into sector 3, I mean, it's not going to be an overtake though. It is really close. It is really close battling, but it's no way there's going to be an overtake here in sector 3. Only if someone makes a mistake, of course. If he takes too much of the curb, if he takes too much of the outside line or something, but otherwise it's not going to be. Whenever you've got a slow driver and a fast driver, I don't think there's going to be a possibility of overtaking the fast driver or the slow driver. I mean, in what way you want to see it. Scenario with the fastest lap right now, 135.0. He's doing a great job at the moment, keeping his car on track, just doing a great job. I mean, he's in P10. He still has a lot of people to overtake. He is on medium tires. I think he already came into the pits. He also had that little incident with Noki there in turn 4, turn 5, turn 7, turn 7, turn 6, turn 5. It was turn 5. Oh my days. Oh, wait, hold up. Them Shadow and Mystery are having a battle, and I think I've just missed that, fortunately, but Mystery has made the move. And right now it's going to be Antronsic right behind Tem Shadow. He's going to have the DRS in my opinion, although... Do you guys not have DRS there? Wait, hold up a minute. I did think they had DRS there. There's only going to be 2 DRS zones. Easy making a move on Steve Penny, and these guys at the back are having a battle with each other. I think Hyphen has left the session. He wasn't able to join back into the race, as his AI will be driving further. Continue drive, I mean, however you want to call it. Going into lap 7 right now, maybe even lap 8, not too sure. Across the line, lap 7 it is. Defota Milaras 6 tenths behind Built and Mad. Ooh, oh my days. Bottle has lost traction. Comes back on track behind Scenario, maybe even behind Noki. Although Noki, is he going to be able to overtake Mercedes driver? It doesn't seem like it. He's gonna park his car right behind Bottle. He will be just chilling, just keeping up with the pace of the Mercedes driver, as he seemed to be very fast in the sprint race. Unfortunately, he has lost some traction coming out of turn 2. Shadow seems to be pretty close to Mystery too. These guys are going to have a back and forward battle with each other from P2 till P4. There's one guy on the mediums. He can keep up with the pace of the hard tire runners. should I say the hard tire runners can keep up with the pace of the medium tire runners. That means that the hard tire runners here in P3 and P4 are really a little bit more experienced or a little bit faster than Mystery is on the mediums. I mean, Mystery is just lacking a little bit of pace on his mediums because he's already dropping back 3.7 seconds on Torment. We will be seeing an overtake pretty soon here by Temp Shadow. He's not going to be close enough on the front runner. It's going to be happening soon. We don't know when, but the guys behind are not really close to each other. Only Built and Matt is pretty close to Timmy right now, 6/10. I do expect these guys to battle a little bit more as Tamilaras is finding his way closer to Built and Matt here. 4/10. Does he have a good exit coming out of the corner? I'm not too sure. If Built and Matt is going to be defending on Tamilaras, MUFC Timmy might get away with it. Matt, the AlphaTauri driver, he has a back and forward season. I'm going to have a quick look at the standings real quick. The Matt, who seems to be in P6, he has become second. No, he has got 2 points in the first race, 2 points in Austria, 13 points in US. I think it is Miami, not too sure. Then he had a race win in Monaco, where we saw that Antransic unfortunately fell out of the lobby. Then we have 12 points in Bahrain. He DNF'd in Zandvoort, and he had 8 points in Spain and 6 points in Imola. So I mean, it is not bad, but it's also not really great, you know. Yeah, whenever you've got an up and down race, I mean, it is hard to keep up with the top three. I mean, the top three consists of Timmy, Temp Shadow, and Antransic. And both drivers already, well, all three drivers already won 2 races except for Thames, but he has won a couple. Well, he has came second in a couple of races. You have Timmy, who has won in Austria and Miami, I think it is, or yeah, it's probably Miami. Then you've got Antransic, who has won in Bahrain and Spain. And yeah, that's what's up right now. So I think for Built and Matt to be able to... Oh, a 3-way battle here. I was looking at my PC. Built and Matt trying to get around MUFC Timmy right now. Timmy, who has the better exit coming out of the corner. But what I was saying, Built and Matt really has to win a race to be able to compete with the top 3 right now, because they're running away with the points. Built and Matt is always dropping out of the top 3. So that's what's up right now. Tamilada sneaking his nose through the inside there. There was no room. Built and Matt sort of closed down the gap there. Tamiladas is getting overtaken from behind. AZ Dog is looking to make a move here. Didn't expect these guys to battle that hard, as Antransic is really close to Temp Shadow right now, but he's not going to be able to overtake the McLaren driver due to the fact that Temp Shadow is also going to have the DRS. Temp Shadow pretty close to Mystery right now, but not close enough, as we will be looking here at Built and Matt. Searching for an open gap. It doesn't seem to be there. Physical has retired from the session, comes into the pit lane. He will be parking his car in the pit lane. The paddock is what they also call it. I mean, the interesting thing is AZ Dog can keep up with the guys in front of him. And he's not usually good with tire management, but right now he seems to be doing an amazing job just sparing his hard tires and just... I mean, I think he might have worked on it. And I don't really know whenever these guys are coming into the pits, but it might be somewhere around lap 17. Where they're going from the hards to the mediums, because I think the mediums are a little bit slower, and Transic has made the move. And he's also going to make the move on Mystery though, although going around the outside, he has a wide line. Mystery loses a little bit of grip there. And Tronzik is now really, really aggressive here in turn 13, I think it was. Temp Shadow is coming into the pits. Might have a little bit of broken front wing. And Tronzik is going to have the DRS. ERS here for the Alpine driver. Is he going to make a dive bomb coming into turn 1? I think he's not going to. He's going to keep it clean. Just trying to show some awareness to Mystery that he is present. He is at the party. And so is Mystery. I mean, he's keeping up very strong with these guys. With put themselves in P1 and P2 in the qualifying, in the race. And Franzik seems to have a great exit coming out of the corner right now. And the more Mystery is going to battle with these two, the harder it's going to be to overtake Torment. And Franzik right now has made the move on Mystery. I think the mediums are dropping off. Mystery, who's taking an interesting line coming into turn 8. Guys behind are still battling with each other right now. Miladas, whose team's right on Built and Matt's ass. 3 tenths between the two of them. And also AZ Dog is keeping up with the pace of these guys, although right now he has a 3-second time penalty. So that might not be very great for his race. Miladas right now. Mystery and Torment has both come into the pits. So they will be going on to the hard tires at the moment. Is anyone going to get overtaken here? It doesn't appear like it, although maybe Timmy is going to get overtaken. He's going back on the racing line as Built and Matt was not next to him going into turn 1. So he will be defending one more lap here on these hards. And after that, I think it might be race over. I mean, not race over, but game over for Timmy. Just defending the P2 here. Built and Matt is looking really close. And whenever he can get into that little zone and just zone out of this race, out of the competition, he might be able to overtake everyone that's in his way. Milada seems to be really close to Built and Matt right now. Are they going to have the same issue? It doesn't seem like it. Miladas, who's throwing it on the curb there. Built and Matt, who is not leaving any space for Tamiladas, and this was looking like the same problem they had in Imola, the same problem they had earlier was going to cause a crash here. Luckily, Tamiladas has dropped out of the move and just kept it clean. So I mean, that's something to work on for both of them, just to keep it clean whenever battling with each other. But Built and Matt, I mean, he was going to the left side of the track, and Samilada seemed to be there. I don't think that was great sportsmanship from the AlphaTauri driver, but he might have wanted a little bit of a revenge of what happened in Imola. Is Samilada going to have a good exit coming out of the corner? It does seem like it. He's going to have a good run on AZ Dog here. Is he going to be making a move into turn 1? It seems like it. He's going to use some ERS. He doesn't have many spare. It will be the move done for Tamiladas, unless if AZ Dog is going to have a good run. It seems like it. Tamiladas at the inside line. It was really interesting why he went for the outside line there, as AZ Dog is still up strong in P4. Torment just made the overtake on Noki. I think Noki spun, unfortunately. He will be overtaken by Mystery here, although Mystery is going to get the move done rather easily. Right now it's going to be Mystery in P9. How far is he away from Torment? He seems to be away for 8 seconds. So that's quite a far way to go for the Aston Martin driver. You can see the lap tires, the tires right now. It is going to be Scenario and Temp Shadow, both on mediums. Then we've got the 12 lap old hard runners all the way from P1 until P6. They're quite close to each other, except for Entransic being a little bit further ahead. Steve Penny has crashed coming into turn 7, unfortunately. It's focus on these guys here. Tem Shadow is making a move on Noki. I didn't think Noki battled too much with the guys behind, because that's not the race he's racing right now, battling well, the front runners. Careful, Talamaris is dropping a little bit here. Tamalaris. That's what I said in the beginning of my league racing videos on the IRC league. Pretty interesting. Built the mat. I mean, these guys are going to be battling with each other and just keeping it close to each other, but they're not going to be able to overtake each other. Although maybe AZ Dog, if he has a good exit coming out of the corner. It seems like he has a great run coming out of the corner, and right now he's going to have the DRS, but built the mat. I mean, he doesn't have any ERS left. Neither does AZ Dog. There's not going to be a move pretty soon. And all of these guys are just wasting tires while driving right behind Timmy. And I think that's what Tamiladas is doing right now, just keeping a little bit of distance from these guys. That way his tires are going to be saved a little more than what Built the Mat is doing right now, just staying within 5/10 of Timmy. Lap in, lap out. And his tires are going to be wasted until he's at lap 15. I'm pretty sure Timmy's tires are going to be still doable after 15 laps. AZ Dog is going to be pretty close to Built the Mat at the moment. Takes the outside line to have a better exit coming out of the corner. Built the Mat seems to have a better exit though. I mean, as long as Built the Mat is going to have the DRS, he's not going to get overtaken. And as long as he's not under pressure from behind, he's not gonna drop any positions. And I mean, if he's gonna feel some pressure, he might be able to make the overtake on Timmy, because that way he is relieved from the pressure. And this might be the pressure I'm talking about. Yellow flag in sector 3. That might be Steve Penny. AZ Dog pretty close to Built the Mat right now, but not close enough. Once again. To the top. Ooh, and I think someone has closed down the gap to these guys. And in this scenario, Buttle, who seems to be battling with these four actually. Tamiladas now with the move on AZ Dog. Down the inside. Is he gonna keep it clean? It seemed like it. He was not gonna wait here. AZ Dog once again with the move on Tamiladas, and these two are having an extremely aggressive battle, although aggressive passive, you know. Steve Penny has left the session, unfortunately. Tem Shadow with a 3-second time penalty. That might be a big one to look out for, and Transic is gonna come into the pits. So is MUFC Timmy. And is anyone else coming into the pits? It doesn't seem like it. Built the Mat is gonna have the lead right now. And the guys who were on hards are gonna go on mediums right now. I'm looking forward to his safety car, because I have to go pee. Painful. Buttle in P4. Where is Antransic compared to Torment? Ooh, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Ooh. And then Transic is pretty close to Mystery right now. So Mystery has jumped Tem Shadow. So has Antransic. Tem Shadow, who is already on 5-lap old mediums. Not sure what he has done on these mediums to be so slow. I mean, so slow. He has dropped down a couple of tenths. AZ Dog being pretty close to Built the Mat right now. Going into turn 10. This turn 10. These guys are just... I mean, this is going to be the story of our lives, guys, of the race. This is going to be the story of the race. The guys are just so close to each other, but there's not a great overtaking opportunity. Unless if the guys make a dive bomb into the corner, but it's not going to work out, is it? Mystery has those 4-lap old hearts. And I wonder if we're going to see some aggressive battling from Tem Shadow and Mystery. Because Mystery will be having better tires at the end of the race than Temp Shadow has, because it is still 11 more laps, and 16 laps on the mediums is going to be hard for Temp Shadow here. They're already leaving a little bit of space between themselves and Intronsic. Intronsic, who seems to be having much space here, but he's not really getting any time on Torment. Torment, who seems to be 9.8 seconds in front. Earlier it was 9.9. So Intronsic only gained 1/10 here in one lap, so that's not going to be enough to be able to compete with Torment, of course. And Torment is going to have fresher tires at the end of the race. I mean, 5 lap olds uh hards compared to 1 lap old mediums. It's still. Ooh, wait, hold up. Built Matt and AZ Dog are having a battle with each other. It seemed. Ooh, I'm not too sure what happened there, but Built and Matt just slammed the brakes and caused Samilados to have front wing damage. So I think Samilados will have to come into the pits. It is going to be safety car here. They might be having the benefit of the safety car, and I'm gonna have the benefit of the safety car too, because now I can go to the toilet. So we will be looking at who will come into the pits. And after that, wait, Bottle is not coming into the pits. Oh, wait, who is the? Oh, it is Reezy. All right, my apologies, guys. All right, so everyone is coming into the pits right now. Built and Matt, Samilada, Scenario. Ooh, Samiladas. No, he got overtaken by Scenario here. Scenario, who's going for medium. Is he going for mediums? I hope nobody is going for softs. That would be a stupid decision. Go for mediums, guys. Norman is going to be leading the race right now. Samiladas is going on mediums. All right, great decision by the Greek driver. Built and Matt is going for softs. We're going to see a spin. All the other guys are going for mediums. So is AZ Dog. I mean, as AZ Dog, I think it's a wise decision to go for mediums. Mystery is on 6 lap old hards. He's going to be in P3 though. He will not be able to keep up with Intronsic and Torment, but he most definitely will be able to keep Temp Shadow behind. 7 lap old mediums. I think that's a long way to go for the McLaren driver, and he might not be on the podium today. So I'm gonna go straight to the toilet. We'll be right back with you guys. Is the safety car coming in? That's going to be the question. And I don't think so, to be honest. Seems like the safety car is going to be out for one more lap as the Ferrari driver didn't succeed to come any closer. And Intrinsic? Um, what is the decision? He's going for softs. He's going for a new front wing because he has a broken front wing. And I think he should have gone for a new front wing way earlier. I mean, at least if it didn't happen during the actual race. Buttle, who seemed to be doing very good, seems to be at P12 right now. So these guys still have a lot of ground to make up whenever they want to come into the top three. And with Antronsic dropping out of the top three, it is going to be Tem Shadow finishing off P3 right now. Might be able to get overtaken by AZ Dog. Seems to be in P4 with quite fresh mediums. Still 7 more laps to come. Whenever that's the case, it is going to be 60 lap old mediums for Tem Shadow. That's quite a lot. That way, AZ Dog will have more fresh tires. We might be able to see an overtake there. But we might also be able to see an overtake between Tem Shadow and Mystery. Tem Shadow is quite an aggressive driver, but I mean, he's not aggressive, but he's good with overtakes, you know. That's what's up right now. Those are two of my concerns. Built the Matt might also be able to make a move on Timmy. I have been kicked from the race, all right? Wait. Love this game. Not too sure why, but I mean, it is what it is. It seems to be always on friends though. This last season too. Let me have a quick look. Trying to connect with the thing. I'm gonna try and get the invite to work again. 10 people seem to be in the lobby. That might be a glitch too. Here I am, 27 people in the lobby, and it might have been my mistake. Gonna just go back into the lobby and hope I won't get kicked once again. As the yellow flag already went away, I'm pretty sure. It indeed went away already. Not too sure who's going to be P1. Torment is still going to be P1. Mystery is still P2. And Tem Shadow still P3. AZ Dog is trying to close down with Tem Shadow right now. Timmy has not been overtaken by Built the Mat. Scenario has an incident there coming into the long straight. This might be a safety car once again. He had a little incident with the Ferrari driver. I'm not too sure which one. Apparently, it's not going to be a safety car. Timmy has the fastest second sector right now. He's following up Tem Shadow. He's going to be very close to the McLaren driver right now. Timmy with a good exit coming out of the corner. He has fresh tires though. Look at this, 5 lap old mediums compared to 10 lap old mediums from Tem Shadow. He has a good exit coming out of turn 15. He might be able to make a good overtake here. He has the DRS. It's quite remarkable because I didn't expect him to have DRS. Timmy is going to use ERS. It's not going to be enough. Maybe Tem Shadow down the inside of the Haas driver. It seemed like both of them had a little bit of contact. Does Timmy have a good exit coming out of the corner? Might launch it around the outside of Tem's Shadow here. And it seems like the move has been done, although Tem's Shadow is quite close to Timmy, who is going to be winning the race here. It is most definitely going to be Torment, although if he doesn't get overtaken by Mystery. But I was talking about this battle, and it seemed to be Timmy here who is find himself in P4 right now. Tem Shadow is dropping down positions, and he might be able to get overtaken here by Built and Matt too. Although Built and Matt was not close enough, the AlphaTauri driver seemed to have some struggles on his soft tires right now, trying to keep up with the guys up front. Oh my days. Ain't no way, bro. Quite frustrated because this has happened already a couple of races where the guys are just clinching into each other and just crashing, and Timmy was looking at a very good race. So was AZ Dog, and I'm not too sure what happened there, but it seems like AZ Dog was just pushing MUFC Timmy off track. Then Timmy tried to overtake him off track, and AZ Dog didn't budge, and both went into the wall. Both their race got ruined. We already have 7 people DNFing, 10 people still in the lobby. A couple of guys are coming into the pits, including Temp Shadow and Noki. Yeah, I saw that, Timmy. I saw that. I caught it on stream if you want. And it is once again going to be a safety car. Timmy, if you can listen, if you can hear me, just ignore what the scenario is, James. There's no point in arguing. He didn't even cause the thing. He's just pissed that he got taken out too, or whatever he did this race. Still 4 more laps to go. We're in lap 23 right now, and it's probably going to be one more not safety car, but safety car lap here, because the Ferrari hasn't closed down the gap between the safety car row himself. Low, maybe. The guys are driving really slow, but I don't see the safety car coming in yet. We didn't get the notification yet, so it's going to be one more lap of safety cars here. We are going into lap 24 out of the 27. Everyone has charged up their batteries, so it's going to be quite strategic when the guys want to go for an overtake and when they won't, because you've got to think of your ERS. Right now, it's looking like a P1 for Torment, a P2 for Mystery, and a P3 for Built and Matt. But still, a lot of things can happen. 6-lap-old softs are going to be hard to work with. We might be able to see Tamilados in the top 3. Franzik, who's caught up with the top 4. He is in P5 right now on the soft tires. So, what was my prediction again? I think Temp Shadow was in there, right? Timmy was going to be driver of the day. He seems to be loser of the day. He's all the way in P12. He DNF'd. Fortunately, having a collision with AZ Dog. Still half more lap before the guys can make the move on each other, of course. Going to wait, hold up. We have a quick look. The incident that happened there between Timmy and Daisy Dog. Oh my days. Just, these guys. And it's, oh my days. My God, guys. Oh my days. What is this race, guys? 5-second time penalty for Torment. He just went into the wall there. This was carnage, and I think we're gonna be seeing some interesting things in the steward room. Built the mat with a 3-second time penalty, corner cutting. As this race might not be counting. Although, Samiladas is winning the race though. Still 2 more laps to go. There is not a possibility of a safety car. Bodel has caught up with Built the Mat right now. Is he going to be making the move? It doesn't seem like it. He doesn't have any DRS. Has to wait 1 more lap to be able to make an overtake on Built the Mat here. Ooh, just turned into a little bit too quickly. As he would have been able to make the switchback work, and he would have turned in a little bit too, well, a little bit later, which he didn't, unfortunately. Now it's going to be a battle between Entransic and Samiladas. Samiladas, who seems to be on 7-lap-old mediums and then 5-lap-old softs for Entransic, who is going to have the benefit of the strategy? Is it going to be the Greek driver who is going to be on less heated tires, or is it going to be Entransic on the more faster but the more heated tires? And I think what I'm seeing right now, it is going to be Samiladas, because Entransic cannot keep up with the Greek driver. We're going straight to Buttle here, right behind Built the Mat. I mean, right behind, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, because he is 1 second behind the AlphaTauri driver, and I think they might have a little bit of an incident. Because otherwise, I mean, Buttle is just keeping up with Built the Mat and just trying to get past him, and dropped back 1 second, which I didn't think would happen. Buttle has a good exit coming into turn 6. Turn 7 right now. Is he going to have the DRS? The DRS is not enabled yet. Ooh. And he's not going to be making a move, unfortunately. But Built the Mat will be on the podium right now. Only if there's going to be a DRS next lap, he might be able to get overtaken. As Entransic is going for the move right now, down the inside. Samiladas, does he have a good setup down the straight? Who is taking the position? It seems to be Entransic, although Samiladas going down the inside. Beautiful last lap racing by these guys, as Entransic now has taken the lead going into the last lap of the race. And we've got Buttle being pretty close to the AlphaTauri driver. Also, Temp Shadow is coming up quite close. We might be able to see an overtake from Temp Shadow on Buttle, or either Built and Matt. Are the guys having the DRS? Let's have a quick look. Coming across the finish line right now, and the DRS has been enabled, so we might be able to see an overtake from Samiladas on Entransic down the main straight in Sector 2. Buttle and Temp Shadow are having a battle right now, but Buttle is going to win the battle, as he will be taking the inside line, and then he has the better line coming into turn 2. Right now it is going to be Built the Mat under fire, and it doesn't seem like Samiladas is close enough to Entransic to make the move work, although maybe 6/10 5 tenths. DRS, ERS enabled. He doesn't have much ERS left, but he's gonna have the DRS down the first straight bottle right now, going around the outside of Built and Mad. And is this going to be a move? Oh, they're touching each other. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. These guys. It is a carnage race. And nobody is keeping it chill on the straights and the corners. And look how many DNFs compared to how many people they're gonna finish the race. So Milada's right behind Antronzik. And he, for the first time, I think, hasn't been caught up in an incident. Does Samiladas have a good exit coming out of the corner? He takes an interesting line. Going into turn 15. DRS, ERS enabled for the Greek driver, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to be able to overtake Antronzik here. So Antronzik with the race win. Samiladas in P2. Temp Shadow in P3. Noki P4. Congratulations to him. I mean, he just kept it clean and he got 12 points on the board for the Ferrari team, so greatly done. Reezy is dropping back all the way to P6 or P7 as he got a few penalties. He has dropped back to P7, unfortunately. The driver of the day is going to be H.I. Finn, although he hasn't raced the whole race. So I don't think his points are going to count, though. This is going to be the standings of the evening. And Antronzik has got a Grand Slam. He got fastest lap in the... Well, he's got the sprint race. Oh, wait. No, he didn't get a Grand Slam. He didn't have the fastest lap in the sprint race. Or did he? Wait, he did. He didn't have the... Whoa, no, he did. It was Mystery with the fastest lap. Although, who is this? Who is the... Mystery, but how does that work? Oh, no, 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 no. Damn, Shadow should get the fastest lap. Why does Mystery have it? Oh, that's a little bit of a glitch. And then we've got Mystery here. He doesn't have the fastest lap. So, yeah, that's something to look out for the stewards. I'm going to be talking about the race here. Congratulations to everyone who has made it till the finish line. There's a couple of guys who haven't made it. A lot of people, to be exact, starting from HFin all the way to Metaxakis. So unfortunately, they're not going to get any points. I'm going to have a quick look. Who's going to have 2 points here? Nobody. This is a glitch. Yeah, this is a glitch. So don't look at this. Stewards, whenever you're watching, Mystery didn't have the fastest lap. So congratulations to the winner. And Antronzik is going to have a small Grand Slam, I should call it. I'm going to be talking about the results. I mean, the results. Not too much to say, is it? P1 for Antronzik. P2 for... Who got P2? Samiladas. P3 for Temp Shadow. A lot of safety cars, a lot of crashes, a lot of incidents, and a lot of heat. Is what I should call it. There was no sportsmanship on track, except for a couple of guys that were keeping it very clean. And I don't think this race is something to bring forward next week. Well, into next week. I think we should just realize that this racing is not working. We had, I would say, 9 DNFs today out of 16 racers. So that's something to think about, guys. I'm going to finish off the stream here. My name was Phoebe Thomas. I thank you very much for watching. And this was once again going to be a IRC racing video. This was Phoebe Thomas. Thank you for watching. Peace out.